Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Passionate Piping Engineer. In this video we will learn about the pipe fitting that are used to change the direction of the fluid flowing through the pipe. First let us see what are pipe fittings. What are pipe fittings? Pipe fittings are fabricated pieces of pipes that are used to make a change of direction, that is elbow, to take a branch from a main pipe, that is T, and to make a reduction in the line size, that is reducer. As this is the first video of pipe fitting series, the topic of our video is pipe fitting used for directional change. Elbow. Elbow is a standard fitting used in piping to change the direction or flow of the piping system. The change in the direction can be 90 degree, 45 degree, 180 degree depending upon the requirement. It is one of the most important fitting used in the piping design. Let us see the proper classification of elbows. Classification of elbows. First one we have is 90 degree elbow, second is 45 degree elbows, third followed by 180 degree elbows, which is then followed by reducing elbow, and last but not the least we have is bent. The 90 degree elbows is further divided into butt welded 90 degree elbows, socket welded 90 degree elbows, and third one is threaded 90 degree elbows. The 45 degree elbow is further divided into butt welded, socket welded, and threaded 45 degree elbows. In 180 degree elbows, which is also called as a return, we only have butt welded elbows. Same in the reducing elbow also we have only butt welded elbows. Whereas in the bends we have cold pull bends and miter bends. In 90 degree butt welded elbows we have two types depending upon its radius. First one we have is long radius elbow, long radius 90 degree elbow, and second one is short radius 90 degree elbows. In 180 degree elbows also we have long radius 180 degree elbow and short radius 180 degree elbows. Let us break down all these elbows types one by one according to the classification table. First we have is 90 degree elbows. 90 degree elbows. 90 degree elbows are used for changing the direction of the pipe run by 90 degree, which means the flow of the direction of the fluid will be changed by 90 degree. 90 degree elbows are available in butt welded, socket welded, threaded or screwed end connections. Butt welded elbows, 90 degree elbows. Butt welded 90 degree elbows have bevel ends for connecting pipes. They are used to change the pipe direction of large bore pipes, that is pipe sizes about 2-inch NPS. In 90 degree elbows we have long radius elbows and short radius elbows. Long radius elbows are used for small or low pressure drop. Short radius elbows are used for high pressure drop. Let us understand this statement in a simple way. Consider the long radius elbow as a rod with a long turning collar and a short radius elbow as a rod with a short turning collar. Now see in the adjacent figure of the long radius elbow and assume the dot as a bike which is running at a speed of 40 km per hour on a long radius collar road. While taking a turn, the speed of the bike will reduce by approximate 5 km per hour. That means while taking a turn, the speed of the bike will be somewhere around 35 km per hour. Whereas in the second figure, the same bike with the same speed, which is 40 km per hour on the short collar road, will have to reduce the speed by approximate 15 to 20 km per hour to take a turn. This is more than that in the case of the long radius elbow. The same funda is in the pipe with a fluid flowing under pressure in it. Therefore, long radius elbows are used for small pressure drop which are actually negligible, and short radius elbows are used where high pressure drops are needed. 90 degree long radius elbow. The center to face distance for a long radius elbow is 1.5 times to OD as shown in the cross sectional view. That is 90 degree long radius elbow is equal to 1.5 into NPS, that is nominal pipe size, into 25.4. Let's take an example of a 2-inch NPS pipe and try to calculate. 90 degree long radius elbow is equal to 1.5 into 2, that is NPS, which we have taken, into 25.4. After calculating, we will get the value of 76.2 mm. Therefore, the 90 degree elbow radius, which we can see the R, is equal to 76.2 mm. Long radius elbows are used in the process and utility piping services. Dimensional standard for 90 degree long radius elbow is ASME B 16.9. 90 degree short radius elbow. The center to face distance for a short radius elbow is 1 times the OD as shown in the cross sectional view. That is 90 degree short radius elbow is equal to NPS into 25.4. Let's take an example of 2-inch NPS pipe and try to calculate. 90 degree short radius elbow is equal to 2, that is NPS into 25.4, which after calculating we will get 50.8 mm. Short radius elbows are used in jacketed piping or jacketed purpose and where space is constrained, but only after the stress stream approval. Dimensional standard for 90-degree short radius elbow is ASME B 16.28. Socket welded 90-degree elbows. 90-degree socket welded elbows, as the name indicates, has sockets on both ends as shown in the cross-sectional view for connecting the plain end pipes. They are used for changing directions of small bore plain end pipes up to 1.5 inch NPS to an angle of 90 degree. Dimensional standard for socket welded 90 degree elbow is ASME B 16.11. Threaded 90 degree elbow. 90 degree threaded elbow, as the name indicates, it has a female thread ends on both its ends for connecting the male end threaded pipes or nipples. They are used for changing directions of small bore threaded pipes, usually up to 1.5 inch NPS. As per standard, we can use at up to 4 inch NPS to an angle of 90 degree. Dimensional standard for threaded 90 degree elbow is ASME B 16.11. 45 degree elbows. 45 degree elbows are used for changing the direction of the pipe run by an angle of 45 degree, which means the direction of the fluid of the flow will be changed by 45 angle. 45 degree elbows are available in butt welded, socket welded and threaded end connections. Butt welded 45 degree elbow. Just like in the case of 90 degree butt welded elbows, we can calculate the center to face distance of a 45 degree elbow also. The center to face distance of a 45 degree elbow is 1022.5 R, where R is equal to 1.5 into NPS into 25.4. Let's take an example of a 8 inch NPS pipe and try to calculate the center to face distance of a 45 degree elbow. 45 degree elbow is equal to 1.5 into 8, which is NPS of the pipe, into 25.4. So we can get the R value, which R is equal to 304.8 mm. Now we have one right angle triangle, and as per the trigonometry rule, tan theta is equal to opposite upon adjacent. Here the opposite is B dimension and the adjacent is R dimension. So now we have tan 22.5 is equal to B upon R, which is tan 22.5 is equal to B upon 304.8, which is R. By calculating the following equation, we can get the value of B, 126.25 mm. So B is equal to 126.25 mm. Dimensional standard for butt welded 45 degree elbow is ASME B 16.9. Socket welded 45 degree elbow. Socket welded 45 degree elbow, as per the prefix, it has sockets on both the ends for connecting small bore plain end pipes. 45 degree socket welded elbows are used to change the direction of the small bore plain end pipes by an angle of 45 degree. Dimensional standard for socket welded 45 degree elbow is ASME B 16.11. Threaded 45 degree elbows. 45 degree threaded elbows have female threads on both the ends for connecting male threaded pipes. 45 degree threaded elbows are used for changing the direction of the small bore pipes with male threads to an angle of 45 degree. Dimensional standard for threaded 45 degree elbows is ASME B 16.11. 180 degree elbows or returns. 180 degree elbows is used to change the direction of the flow through 180 degree. The center to center dimension of 180 degree elbow is double the matching 90 degree elbows. These elbows are generally used in furnaces or other heating or cooling units, vents on tanks, etc. Dimensional standard for 180 degree elbows is ASME B 16.9. 180 degree long radius elbow. The center to face distance of a 180 degree long radius elbow is twice the 90 degree long radius elbow. That is, 180 degree long radius elbow is equal to 2 into 90 degree long radius elbow. Let us take an example of a 2 inch NPS pipe and try to calculate the center to face distance of a 180 degree elbow with the formula. 180 degree long radius elbow is equal to 2 into 1.5 into 2, which is NPS, into 25.4. Therefore, after calculating this, we will get O is equal to 152.4 mm, which is the center to face distance of a 180 degree long radius elbow. 180 degree short radius elbow. The center to face distance for a 180 degree short radius elbow is twice 90 degree short radius elbow. That is, 180 degree short radius elbow is equal to 2 into 1. Therefore, 180 degree short radius elbow is equal to twice the 90 degree short radius elbow. Let us take an example of a 2 inch NPS pipe and try to calculate the center to face distance of 180 degree short radius elbow with the help of the formula. 180 degree short radius elbow is equal to 2 into 1 into 2, which is NPS, into 25.4. So after calculating this, we will get O is equal to 101.6 mm, which is the center to face distance of a 180-degree short radius elbow. Reducing elbow. Reducing elbow is the elbow which has different diameter on both its ends. The reducing criteria is up to half of the larger end. It is not commonly used fitting and thus it is high in price or more expensive with a long delivery time. The center to end dimension is same as the 90-degree long radius elbow, that is 1.5 times to the larger OT. The use of the normal elbow with a separate reducer as shown in the figure is an option if the situation allows. Dimensional standard for reducing elbow is ASME B 16.9. Cold bends. Cold bends are made from straight pipe pieces. They are longer radius type elbows. The center to the face dimension is 3 or 5 times the nominal pipe size, that is 3D or 5D is available. They are used in piping for minimizing the pressure drop in the line. For bend manufacturing, take thickness of the pipe 10% thick, then the pipe will be safe. Miter bends. Miter bends is not actually a pipe fitting, but it is a fabricated bend using the straight pipe pieces in various angles. It is used in low pressure services up to 7.5 kg per centimeter square gauge. They are used above 14-inch MPS. Miters may be 1, 2, 3 or fold weld miter. The number of the weld depends on the smoothness of the flow required through the run. Angle of the cut is equal to total angle divided by number of the bends. I hope you have understood the topic of this video as I have tried to break down all the pipe fittings that are used for changing the pipe direction of the pipe. It's very important for all the piping freshers, including draftsmen, designers, and engineers. The calculation of the elbow shown in this video are very important as they can be asked in a job interview. This video is one part of the pipe fitting series. More are yet to come. Thanks for watching this video, and if you like the content of my video, please don't forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends because sharing also increases our own knowledge. And yes, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel Passionate Piping Engineer. Also press the bell icon below to get the latest notification of the upcoming videos. Till then, stay tuned and take care.